In our adventure as GMAT 41 carry you through the importance of multiplication, we are going to deal with question number 4 that we have here on the board in this video. Welcome to GMAT 41 Basic Class channel. If you are here to subscribe right away as we move on into this class, click on the subscription button. After subscribing, you will see a notification bell. Turn that notification bell on. Click on it. A menu will show up. Select all so that anytime I upload any lesson or I come on live, you will be notified. Have you been complaining of maths? Have you been worried about your calculation subjects? Then you have to do the right thing. Memorize your multiplication table. The power of multiplication is unmatched in basic arithmetics. Let us look at this question here. This is Besser 2025. We are asked to find x. If 507 base 9 times 173 base 9 is equal to x. So it is a simple work here to do. If you simplify this, if you solve this, any answer you get is your x. So how do we solve this question? First of all, take note that this is a number-based problem, number-based question. Yeah, in maths, we have all these number bases, base 2, base 3, base 4, and the rest of them. Let us see how the power of multiplication and its brain-developing effect would help us to solve this question. We are asked to multiply them anyway. We go. Just like our normal multiplication, we shall have 507. Then we are multiplying it by 173. Both of them are in base 9. Base 9. Are you in grade 9? Then this class is for you. This video is specially for you. And even those in higher classes, you need this as well too. However, this channel is specially dedicated to our beloved grade 4, grade 5, grade 6, grade 7, grade 8, and grade 9 students or scholars, right? But every one of us can learn from the wonders on this channel. Let's go. Do your normal multiplication. But there is one rule you want to bear in mind. And this is the area that many scholars, just do not really understand certain things behind it. We're going to find out now. 3 times 7 is 21. We cannot record 21 here. It's not done. In your number base 10 basic arithmetics, if you get a number that is up to 10, you can't record it. You always told record this and carry the other. But why do we do that? What do we actually record and what do we carry over? This is where now you have to get the secret. Please, whenever you are carrying out any basic operation in a given base, right? You cannot record any answer that is equal to that base or greater than that base. So if I have 3 times 7 and it is 21, you cannot record that 21. What you will do is go ahead and divide 21 by the base you are carrying out this calculation in. We are calculating in base 9. So divide 21 by 9. 9 can go into 21. How many times? It's going to be 2 times, which is 18. What is going to be the remainder? The remainder will be 3. So this is what you do. Every time you're carrying out such calculation, what you are meant to record is always the remainder. And then you carry over the whole number to the next place value. That is the secret. So all those things you used to do in your normal, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, as the case might be. Yeah, addition, multiplication. Yeah, addition and multiplication. You say, you do something, you get a particular answer sometimes, and then you are told, record these and carry these other ones over. This is actually what you did. The original answer you obtained when you carried out the operation, divide it by the base you are solving the question in. If that original answer is greater than the base or equal to the base. So if I carry out any operation here and I get either 9 or something greater than 9, to know what to record, I must divide that result by the base 9. since the calculation is carried out in base 9. So that's just the trick. Now let us be fast and see how multiplication guides us through. This division I did there to get 2 remainder 3. It is multiplication that helped me, because from multiplication table, I know that 9 can go into 21 2 times. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 3 is already greater than what I'm dividing. So you go with the smaller one, which is 2 times. Get the remainder, which is 3. So I'm going to record the 3 and then move this whole number to the next place value. I'll move the whole number to the next place value. Let's be pretty fast now, because I've exposed all the secrets and I've told you multiplication would always help you to speed up your work, because it's one of the basic arithmetics with the greatest brain developing and activation effect. Yes, let's move. 3 times 0 is 0. Plus the 2 that you carried over here will give you 2. 3 times 5 will give you 15. 3 times 5 will give you what? 15. You can't record that 15. You must go and find out. 15 divided by 9 once. Remainder what? The remainder is going to be 6. So actually what you are recording is 6. And then you carry over this whole number 1 to the next higher place value, which in this case is invisible place value, the 1000 place value. Of course, with this, you have to step down this one. So do you see? 3 times 5 gave us 15. But actually, if you are recording, it is going to be 6. You carry 1. I've shown you what you do. Record the remainder, move the whole number of times to the next higher place value. So just imagine what we multiplied to get 15 automatically became 16. All right, let's move on. Recording this is not a problem. The problem is knowing the result of the multiplication and knowing what to record. Knowing what to record comes from this calculation. Let's move on, please. 7 times 7 will give us 49. So what do? Divide 49 by 9. So it's going to be 5 times, which will be 45. So the remainder will be 4, which means I am going to record 4 and carry over 5 to the next higher place value. So let me record it below here. Are you following, right? Good. Next, 7 times 0 will give you 0. 0 plus the 5 you carried over will give you 5. 5 is less than the 9 in which you are carrying out this calculation. 5 is less than the base that the calculation is being carried in. So you can record it directly, 5. The next, 7 times 5. 7 times 5 will give us 35. 35 is greater than 9, so you divide it by that base 9. 9 can go into 35 how many times? That's going to be 3 times. Now 3 times will give you 27. So the remainder will be what? 8. Record the remainder, which is 8. Carry over that whole number of times to the next higher place value. The next higher place value is where this one is actually. So you are stepping down this 3. Good. Take note, we are done with this earlier. We are done with this earlier. That's the multiplication using 3. One of the key things you want to take note of, if you get a result greater than the base in which the calculation is being done, you must divide by that base. And always remember you are recording the remainder and then moving the whole number of times to the next higher place value. But if you carry out the operation and the result you got is less than the base that the calculation is being done, you can record it directly. Remember when I got this 5. 5 is less than the base 9 in which the calculation is being done. So I recorded the 5 directly. All these things I'm doing, the problem here itself is multiplication. So you need multiplication. This division I am doing, although this is division, but I've always said that division depends on multiplication. Let's carry out the last multiplication using 1 to multiply. Let's see what we are going to get. 1 times 7 will give you 7. 7 is less than the base in which the calculation is being done, so you can record the 7 directly. 1 times 0 is 0. You can record the 0. 1 times 5 is 5. You can record the 5. So once you are done with multiplication, of course, you know the next thing to do, you add. We're going to add this term. Remember that all these calculations are in base what? 9. So if you are adding, whenever you get anything less than 9, you can record it. But if you get something that is exactly 9 or greater than 9, you must remember to divide by that base 9 in which this calculation is being done. If the calculation is done in another base, you do the same thing. You'll be dividing by that base in which the calculation is being done. That, of course, is when you get a result, an answer that is the base itself or more than the base. So you come in here, 3 plus nothing, you step down your 3. 2 plus 4 will give you 6. 6 is less than 9. So you can record the 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 plus 7 is 18. 18 is greater than the base in which the calculation is being done. So you have to divide the 18 by base 9. 18 divided by 9 is 2, remainder 0. 18 over 9 is equal to 2, remainder 0. So you're going to record the 0 and carry over 2. So we come back here. This 18 we got would actually be 0 to be recorded. Then move the remainder 2 to the next place value. So this is 0. Remainder 2 that I'm moving will go to the next place value here. So you have 2 plus 1, which is 3. 3 plus 8 is 11. 11 is greater than the base in which the calculation is being done. So 11 divided by 9 is 1 time remainder what? 2. So you record the remainder 2, and then you move the whole number of times, which is 1, to the next higher place value. Then you add 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 5 would give you 9. Once again, you know that you cannot record that 9 because the calculation is being done in base 9. So what do? Divide 9 by 9, which will give you 1 remainder 0. 9 divided by 9 is equal to 1 remainder 0. Which means that this addition here, you are going to record the remainder 0 and move the whole number of times 1 to the next higher place value. You move the whole number of times to the next higher place value. So you're going to step down this one directly, and this is what you get. This is your answer in base 9. This is your answer in base what? 9. So we can conclude. I won't wipe this. I will not. So you can always refer to it. Therefore, x, which is equal to this product, this multiplication, the value is 102063 in base 9. This is the answer. And of course, you can see that this is very simple. I would have been very, very fast in solving it using the brain developing effect of multiplication. But I needed to slow down a bit to expose another secret, what you should know whenever you're carrying out operations on the number-based system. The rule is you can never record exactly the base in which the calculation is being done, or anything greater than the base cannot be recorded. If you carry out an operation in any base and the result you got is the base itself or something greater than the base itself, please remember to divide that result by the base. Record the remainder, move the whole number of times to the next higher place value. That is it. All in all, what have I exposed here? The brain developing effect of multiplication and the power of multiplication. Without multiplication, dear scholars, you can't even carry out this operation at all because this operation is for you to multiply. Without excellent knowledge of multiplication, carrying out this division will be tough because you will not even know the number of times that the denominator will divide the numerator. Go and learn your multiplication at heart. Cram at least from 2 to 9 times table so you'll be fast. In fact, your ability to do that will develop your brain as high as 60 to 70% to help you to think fast. Learning this thing is not all about counting your finger. If I say 7 times 8, which is 56, you start from beginning. 7 times 1, 7, 7 times 2, 14, 7 times 3, 21. No, you didn't do that. You should be able to just know what the answer is. And this is all about practice. Practice. Give yourself, what's come to us, like I said, 1 month, and it will become part of you. Our dear parents, help your children. Set the goal for them. Always encourage them every day to practice multiplication table. And that problem that you are complaining about, your child not understanding maths or your child not doing well in calculation subject, will be solved. and your child will become a guru, a genius in mathematics and calculation and science. I will be seeing you, dear friends, in question number 5 as we move on this adventure. Different topics, but the power of multiplication helps us to understand and play with them. Have a wonderful day and always take your studies serious. Please subscribe, turn on your notification bell and select all. Invite other friends to also subscribe to this channel. Like this video, share it to your friends. Share it. And leave your comment of appreciation for the expose from GMAT 41. This channel is dedicated to you, dear basic scholars, grade 4, grade 5, grade 6, grade 7, grade 8, grade 9. So if you know anyone that is having challenges and the person is in this grade, please call the person to this channel so that GMAT 41 basic class channel can help this person. I don't want any one of you to be complaining that maths is difficult or your calculation subject or science is hard. No! These things are very simple. They are not difficult. Go and learn your multiplication and allow me to do the rest of the work for you. You will love it. I will make you believe it. See you next time.